That Music Monday.
This episode's brought to you by Steve Shake Records.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Map Music Mondays. This is going to be a little bit of a late post. Sorry for that. We've been busy. Today, we will be talking about New Way to Be Human by Switchfoot. This one is my favorite Switchfoot album. As a teenager, I ripped this album off of a library CD, and I've been hooked on it ever since. Wikipedia says this is like jangle pop. I would say it sounds kind of like Baroque garage rock, just for more descriptive words. It's definitely a unique sound. My three favorites are Sooner or Later, Company Car, and Something More. Let's get right into the... So as I called this earlier, Baroque garage rock, there's a lot of weird instruments. There's violin, trumpet, stuff like that. But it still keeps a garage rock feeling, which is really cool. There's lots of really sick drum stuff that happens. There's cool guitar parts, stuff that sounds like it's in alternate tunings. There are a lot of difficult vocals coming from John Foreman and some really, really chunky chords. Overall, I ended up giving this a 7.7 out of 10. Next, we'll go to the lyrics. As I said in the Oh Gravity video, John Foreman talks a lot about the human condition and struggles with the flesh, whether that's greed, power, a feeling like there's more to life than just your everyday. His lyrics tie in with a lot of old philosophy, and they do a very good job of kind of painting a story around a character. These lyrics ended up getting an 8.9 out of 10. Next, we'll move on to the... There are some really, really cool atmospheres throughout this album. A lot of them are really unique to me. They're not something I've heard anywhere else. I'm thinking specifically of Sooner or Later, Soren's song. It's just this weird kind of like, that one feels really mundane in a good way. Under the Floor is another one that captures that emotion pretty well. And then with something like Let That Be Enough, you really kind of appreciate the humanity behind a lot of these tracks. The production is consistent throughout all of the songs on the album. So I would say once you know how one or two of these songs sound, you would be able to hear a song and be able to determine whether or not it's on this album, which is really cool. There's very danceable and head-banging parts. And I would say roughly half the songs get you real hype while they're giving you this awesome message. Messages that range all the way from a memoir about somebody that the band had cared about to monopolistic greed and the corporate mindset. And it's just really cool how they kind of imbue this feeling through the production, through the instrumentation, on top of their messages. It's just such a great project. So I gave the vibes an 8.4 out of 10. The grand total of all of this together brings New Way to Be Human to a 25 out of 30. So if you like rock with a message, if you don't mind music that isn't super 100% polished, and if you're just looking for like weird subgenres of rock, then I would say that this is probably one that you would like. I love this album. Again, it's my favorite Switchfoot one. If you're looking for somewhere to start, maybe not the one for you, but it's still an awesome listen. New Way to Be Human.